Hello everybody, good morning. Students, today I am with you with UPSC CDS, one more English paper which was conducted on 21st April 2024. Well, I am going to analyze Set C paper of UPSC CDS 1. Students, it is King English online classes. I am your English trainer, Mr. BSSAVARAJ SV. My online classes number is 8951880403. Let's see what were the questions asked in UPSC CDS 1 conducted on 21st April 2024? We have altogether 120 marks, 20 questions, and you are supposed to crack 100 marks. Well, the very first question is based on synonyms. Students, what is synonym? The word which is the nearest or similar to the underlined word or question. The very first question is, winning the World Cup was the most exhilarating moment for the Indian cricket team. What is the synonym for exhilarating? Students, it is nothing but thrilling. Option C is the right answer. Next question, justice prevailed and the murder was decapitated. What is the meaning of decapitated? So nothing but beheaded. Option 1 is the right answer, students. Cross-check your key answers and confirm and text me. Question number 3. The hotel room had dingy walls. What do you mean by dingy? Dingy is nothing but dark, but option is given dark and dirty. Option B is the right answer. Question number 4. Keshav planned the event with fastidious care. What is fastidious? Fastidious in the sense systematic. So the synonym for this word is meticulous is the right answer. Next one, her left leg was paralyzed due to debilitating disease. What is debilitating? Debilitating is nothing but a crippling disease. Option A is the right answer. Students, hope you are cross-checking your key answers. Next main is correcting sentences. What's the question? Students, it is called S1 and S2. In between, you will find 4 more questions and you are supposed to arrange it in a right order. Let's see the questions. See S1 and S2, let me read the directions. The directions is more important. One must read it very cautiously. Given below are pairs of sentences like S1 and S2. Select the correlationship of the second sentence to the first. From among the options A, B, C, D, and mark your answer on the answer sheet accordingly. Students, S1 and S2, two sentences are given. You are supposed to compare them. And what is the second sentence? You have 4 options. Accordingly, you have to select. The S1 is civics classes focus on citizenship and governance. And S2 is the subject develops concepts that enable the reader to apply knowledge about the government and the state to the idea of participant citizenship. The second sentence. So what is the, when you compare these 2 sentences, what is the outcome, students? The outcome is option D, states an effect is the right answer. Similarly, if you go with the second question, 7th question, and the answer for this question is option C, offers a contrast to the first. Just cross-check your answers. Similarly, question number 8, the answer is option B is the right answer. Develops an axiom based on the first is the answer, students. Question number 9, the right answer is option C, provides an analogy for the first. When you go with this, just compare it, you will get to know that. Well, question number 10. The right answer for question number 10 is option C, contracts with the first is the right answer. Next, we have use of paired words. Students, what do you mean by use of paired words? In school days, we studied it as often confusing words. It is nothing but based on vocabulary based. Well, the 11th question is complement and the complement. Complement and complement. Compliment means to praise, and the complement means to blend blend with is the right answer. So option C is going to be the right answer for this vocab based question. Question number 12. Deify and defy. What's the meaning of this one? Deify means to confer upon one on the status of God, and defy means oppose is the right answer. Question number 13. Stationery and stationery. Stationery means writing and office materials, and stationery means immobile. This is option C is the right answer, students. Question number 14. Complacent and complacent. Complacent means eager to please, and complacent means overconfident. So question number 14, option D is going to be the right answer. Undoubtedly, it is. You can lock it. Question number 15, enquiry and inquiry. Students, inquiry means seek information, and inquiry means to investigate. So question number 15, option A is the right answer. Number 16, masterful, masterly. Masterful means leader-like, and masterly means skillful. So question number 16, option C is the right answer. You can lock it and cross-check your key answers. Question number 17, border and border. The difference. Border means a food and lodge resident, and border means boundary. Option A is the right answer for question number 17. Question number 18, concurrent and consecutive. Concurrent means occurring at the same time, and consecutive means occurring after the other. So this is a difference. Question number 18, option A is the right answer. You can lock it. Question number 19, epitaph and epithet. Epitaph and epithet is also we pronounce. The right answer is epitaph means words written on tombstone, and epithet means phrase expressing an attribute. Question number 19, option B is absolutely right answer. You can lock it. Question number 20, discomfort and discomfort. What's the difference? Option B is the right answer. Discomfort means unease, and discomfort means to embarrass. Question number 20, option B is the right answer. Next, we do have next me, that is word class. Let's read the direction. Each of the following sentence has an underlined word. Read the sentence carefully and find out which word class the underlined word belongs to. Indicate your response on the answer sheet accordingly. Students, there is a sentence, question number 21. She sings much better than I do. A word is underlined, that is better. Then what is this better? You just search your answer in given four options A, B, C, and D. See, when you read the sentence, you are supposed to try to understand the stem meaning of the question. You have to understand the question, make out the sentence thoroughly. She sings much better than I do. Better is the word given. See, most of the students underline good, better, best are adjectives. They will underline better. But the word much makes lots of difference, students. She sings much better than I do in the sense how she is singing. If I sing good, she sings better, and you can use much better. So this is singing. In what actions in the way she is singing is so better than me or better than others. So it is adverb of manner. So the right answer is option B. Adverb is the right answer. Students, I have taught you these all things, these all elements in my online and offline classes all over Karnataka. So you know very well. Well, question number 22. The story was in all the dailies. What do you mean by dailies? Students, dailies is nothing but newspapers, right? So dailies is what? Newspaper is nothing but noun, and it is common noun. In personal speech, the dailies is considered as common noun. So option A is the right answer. Smoking is injurious to health. Drinking is injurious to health. Smoking is injurious to health. I love swimming. These all ing forms are called gerunds. What is gerund? Nothing but verbal noun. What is verbal noun? They look like verb, but they act as a noun. So smoking is a noun form, looks like a verb or actual word. So the underlined smoking word is purely a gerund. Next one. What made you choose the one rather than the other? Students, is very confusing, right? Students, one is a kind of a pronoun. If I go thoroughly, it is an indefinite pronoun. One, someone, someone else. I taught you. Hope you remember that. So one is pronoun. If you go thoroughly, what kind of pronoun? It is indefinite pronoun. So the right answer is option A, pronoun, for question number 24. Question number 25. There is still some water in the bottle. So there is still some water in the bottle. Students, water is a noun. So quantity, how much water is there in the bottle still? It is some water. It is adjective of quantity. Of course, when you say adjective of quantity, it is nothing but determiner, quantifier. Determiner nothing but quantifier, right? So it is purely a determiner. I taught you, right? Hope you remember that. The next one, hooray! We won the match. Very the easiest question. It is nothing but interjection in personal speech. The last personal speech is interjection. It is nothing but snap word or sudden feelings. So hooray is purely an interjection. Option A is the right answer. Question number 27. Having finished her work, Sharmila left home at 8 p.m. Students, having finished. What do you mean by this having? Students, having is nothing but a kind of a verb. It is not ing form. It is not like continuous form or progressive form. It is called as present participle. So having, the underlined word having is present participle, nothing but V4. So it is the right option for question number 27 is participle. But the complete name of the underlined word having is present participle. So option A is going to be the right answer. Question number 28. My teacher always moves around in her class while teaching. So around is given. Students, my teacher always moves. It's a verb, right? Where she moves around in her classroom. So around is not a preposition here, nor it is conjunction. Most of students get confused with, sir, it might be place preposition. Not exactly. Because the preposition option is not at all given. If you go a bit thoroughly, moves, where she moves around in her classroom. So around is nothing but adverb of place. So option B, adverb is a right answer. Question number 29. The Question number 29. The cantorous men of the town roar around the marketplace is given. What is the cantorous? Students, point to be noted. When OUS, the term OUS is added, always it is an adjective. The cantorous men. Men are the noun. What kind of men? Cantorous men. What do you mean by cantorous men? They are very adamant or obstinate. In Hindi we say no ziddi. Kannada, we say Hatamari. Telugu, we say Pisunari. So this is what a cantorous is. It is describing a man, what kind of men they are. They are cantorous men. You say, no, strong men, handsome men, right? Tall men. Similarly, cantorous men is an adjective form. So it is adjective of quality. The right answer is option D. Adjective is the right answer. Question number 30. India is revered as the fountainhead of democracy in the world today. What is the fountainhead? Students, fountainhead is nothing but a noun form. It sometimes fountainhead is an abstract noun. So the right answer is option A. Fountainhead is a form of, in the form of noun, that is option A. What do you mean by a fountainhead? Nothing but main head, prime source or head spring we call it. Well, the next main is we do have two passages back to back. Based on the passages we have questions. Well, When you go through this passage, students, you will get to know what is this. Well, I'm not going to read it. It's of no use now. You already attempted the exam. Just cross check your answers. If you are eager to join my classes, 8951 is my number, and my YouTube channel is King English Basaraj Vanki sir. Yes, you can go through it and subscribe it. If you are interested, you can join my classes. All defense, UPSC, KPSC, and SSC, all the exams, especially exclusively English is taught in my online classes. Well, this is what the passive students, when you go through it, the very first question is the tragedy of our time is. The right answer is option B. We have forgotten the problems of human heart. Is the right answer. Question number 32. What must writers learn again? The right answer is option B. The problems of heart in conflict with itself is the right answer. Question number 33. A writer's workshop should be filled with. Filled with what? Option D. That is ephemeral, uh, ephemeral facts is the right answer. Question number 34. According to the author, the end of man is uh, untenable because the reason is option C, on his moral life only. Question number 35. The word puni means. Puni in the sense nothing but tiny is the right answer. Well, we do have one more passage, passage number 2. You are supposed to read it. Well, after reading, we do have few more questions based on that. Is question number 36. People do not understand the ramification of education changes because what's the reason? The right answer is option B. They see the certainty in the change is the right answer for question number 36. Question number 37. People would accept in innovational with the understanding if what? The right answer is option C. They themselves learn to innovate in their context is the right answer. Question number 38. What is the caution the author sounds with regard to objective reality? Option A is the right answer. Objective reality is a collective reality which may have many problems is the right answer. Question number 39. Which two words in the passage mean the opposite of the word whole? The opposite words are components and dimensions. Option C is the right answer for question number 39. Question number 40. Which of the following sums up the idea of the author? The right answer is option B. Subjectively. Subjectivity cannot be ruled out by describing the main dimension of change is the right answer. Let's move to the next main. Ordering of words in a sentence. Students, read the directions cautiously. Try to understand the stem meaning. What direction is given? Well, the direction is each of the following items in this section consists of a sentence, that part of which have been jumbled. These parts have been labeled as P, Q, R, and S. Each sentence is followed by four sequences naturally. The options are A, B, C, and D. Indicating the rearrangement of the parts, you are required to select the most appropriate option and mark your response on the answer sheet accordingly. Let's see the questions. Students, here is what directive principle of the state policy which through not justifiable are fundamental to the governance of the country, and it is the duty the constitution lays down certain of the state to apply these principles in making laws. This is our word. A single sentence is made into broke into four pieces. They are PQRS. Now the options are: option A, is it PQRS? Option B, QRPS, or option C, RPQS, or option D, SPRQ. When you arrange it, the right answer is option C, RPQS. Well, the very first answer for this question, I'm going to arrange it. The first is what? R. Where is R? The Constitution lays down certain. Then P. The P is directive principle of the state policy which through not justifiable are, and option Q is what? fundamental to the governance of the country, and it is the duty, option yes is of the state to apply these principles in making laws. That makes a complete sense. Likewise, the rest of the questions you are supposed to arrange them in proper order and choose the best out of the given four options. The question number 41, the right arrangement is option C, R, P, Q. Yes. Question number 42, the right arrangement is option B, Q, S, R, P. Students, strain to read yourself, and the options are 100% right. Well, question number 43, the right answer is option D, that is QRPS. Arrange QRPS, you feel it. Question number 44, the right answer is again option D, that is QRPS only. Arrange in QRPS order, you will get the right, meaningful, and communicated answer for it. Question number 45, the right answer is option D, that is SRQP. Similarly, question number 46, the right answer is option C, the arrangement is SRQP. Well, question number 47, the right answer is option B. The arrangement is option B, QSPR. Similarly, question number 48, the right arrangement is that is RQESP. Students, you just pause it and reread it. If there is some mistakes, kindly comment with me. I just give you clarification. My number is 8951 880 I repeat, 8951 880 So, right answer for question number 48 is option B, RQSP. In the same ways, question number 49, the right answer is option C, that is RQPS. If you arrange it, you will get to know the right answer. Next, we do have last question in this regard. So, question number 50, the right answer is, the right arrangement is option A, RQSP. Arrange it, you will get the right meaning. Well, we do have a next main, that is ordering of sentence. Most of our students feel it is very difficult. I feel it's not difficult at all. It's not difficult. Rather, there are some techniques to be understood. You are supposed to undergo the training. So, there are two sentences, S1 and S6. Between S1 and S6, we do have PQRS, so four more sentences. So, with the reference to the S1, arrange next to PQRS, and finally, S6 is to be fixed. I mean to say, S1 is a fixed sentence, S6 is a finally fixed sentence. The very first sentence is S1, and the last conclusion sentence is S6. In between, we do have four sentences, four brittle sentences. They are PQRS. We are supposed to arrange these PQRS in between S1 and S6, make it a right communicated or meaningful sentence. Let's see the first question. The very first question is, see, this is what S1 here, students. So let me highlight it so that you can enjoy. The first sentence is what? Question number 51. S1, sentence number 1 is, the Attorney General of India is appointed by the President of India. It is the opening sentence. And the concluded sentence S6 is, he shall receive such a remuneration as the president may determine. Is what the question, students. Students, in between we do have PQRS. Just go through it, you will get to know. Try to read it. Try to read it. Well, let's cross check, students. So the very first sentence is what? The Attorney General of India is appointed by the President of India. And concluded sentences, he shall receive such remuneration as the President may be determined. Well, after S1, this is the opening sentence. The next sentence is it P, or is it Q, or is it R, or is it S? And final sentence is S6. If you read it, the right arrangement is option D, SRPQ is the right one. Let's cross check. See, first one is, the Attorney General of India is appointed by the President of India. After that, I said yes. The duty of the Attorney General is to give advice to the Government of India upon such legal matters and to perform such other duties of legal character as may from time to time be referred to him or assigned to him by the President. and to discharge the functions conferred on him by or under the Constitution or any other law for the time being in force. The next sentence after this one is or any person qualified to be judge of the Supreme Court can be appointed for the post. And the next sentence is in the performance of duties of Attorney General shall have the right of audience in the court in the territory, India. And next sentence is the Attorney General shall hold office during the pleasure of the President. This is what SRPQ. And final sentence is he shall receive such a remuneration as the President may determine. It is not difficult at all. Students, we do have some clues over here. Like try to understand we are talking about what, whom, like. We are supposed to find out the subject of the subject in the sense, in active voice, passive voice, on or on whom, about what we are talking about. If you find out this one, the next round will be, the very next step will be very easier. So right answer for question number 51 is option D, that is SRPQ. You can lock it. Well, similarly, we do have question number 52. For question number 52, it is about COVID-19 pandemic. And the right answer for this one is, again, option D, that is QRSP. Arrange it, read it. If you have any doubts, my number I have already told you. You can comment, you can cross-check with me. I'll clarify it. So question number 52, right answer is option D, QRSP. Next, we do have question number 53. Question number 53 about the new development back NDB is given. The right answer for this one is option B, that is SPRQ is the right arrangement. No doubt at all. You just cross check it, student. Similarly, one more question, question number 54 about Ayurveda, it is given. The right answer for this question is option A, that is PRSQ. If you arrange in the order of option A, PRSQ, you will get a communicated and convincing satisfactory answer. Option A, you can lock it. Well, question number 55 of the same kind of question. Question 55 about National Education Policy 2020. The right arrangement is option B, that is QSPR. Arrange it and confirm it. Question number 56. One more question. Well, it is about cotton. The right answer for question number 56 is option A, that is PQRS is the right arrangement. Question number 57, the right arrangement of this is about given about humanist culture. The right answer for this one is option C, that is PSQR is the right arrangement, right order. One more question based on that, rural post life insurance. The right answer for question number 58 is, that is option C, RPSQ is the right arrangement. Two more questions. Question number 59 is about the digital locker. You might have read it. And the right answer for this one is again option A, PSQR. You can lock it. Last question of such kind, that is the nano mission program is given. Question number 60. The right answer for this one is option C, RPQS. Just arrange it. You will get to know the right arrangement. Well, we do have next. We do have antonyms. What do you mean by antonyms? You know very well that is opposite in the meaning, underlined word or asked or given word. Question number 61. She accepted the prospect of her medical treatment with equanimity. What is the opposite of equanimity, if you ask me? The opposite of equanimity is option A, student. That is option B. That is agitation is the right answer. Question number 62. He had been vehement in opposing the idea. What is the opposite of vehement? That is subdued. Option B is right again. Question number 63. He indulges in nefarious activities. What is the opposite of nefarious? That is admirable is the right answer. Option C, you can lock it. Question number 64. When he was born, his family was indigent. What is the opposite of indigent? That is affluent. Option C is the right answer for question number 64. Question number 65. All of us are living in turbulent times. What is the opposite of turbulent? That is option C, Tranquil is the right answer. We do have next main fill in the blanks. Students, a question is given and there you will find a blank and you do have four options. You have to choose the right option as your answer. Well, question number 66. I shall not be going to the theater dash is given. If it may snow. Is it right answer? I shall not be going to theater if it may snow, or if it snow, or if it snows, or if it snowed. Students, in English we have four kinds of basic conditionals. That is conditional 0, conditional 1, conditional 2, and conditional 3. If you are aware of this one, you'll get to know that the right answer is option C. If it snows, it is one among the conditional. Students, point to be noted. It is a very important topic. The right answer is question number 66. The right answer is if it snow, option C. Question number 67. Dash than 100 passengers were killed in the recent train accident. Since when than is given, obviously it is comparative degree. Let's see what is the comparison. Dash than 100 passengers, passengers plural is given, I mean plural, were killed in the recent train accident. What's the right answer? Less than 100 passengers? Less than 100 passengers, or no less than 100 passengers, or fewest than 100 passengers, or no fewer. Students, when it is a comparative degree, fewest is superlative, just delete it. Less is positive degree, just delete it. We have two options, option B or option C. Students, point to be noted here. Plural countable nouns, positive degree is little, countable is less, superlative is least, right? If you go see here, when you go with few, positive degree is few, comparative is fewer, superlative is fewest, and the right answer is no fewer than no fewer, fewer, fewest, right? Actually, it is a few, right? So, right answer is option D. No fewer than 100 passengers was killed in the recent train accident. Students, do you remember that when I was teaching you degrees of comparison, I taught you totally 8 kinds of degrees of comparison. Usually, we are taught positive, comparative, superlative, and extra 2 or 3. But totally, we have eight kinds of degrees of comparison. We actually 8 kinds of degrees of comparison taught in communication class. So what do you say? Spoken English, you say no. Where we learn it, it is one among them. So it is no fewer. Option D is the right answer. Here is what you can get to know that comparative degree fewer. So it is no fewer is the right answer. Question number 68. Each of these paintings dash made by famous painter. See, each of, none of, one of. When we'll go with each is nothing but singular noun. Point to be noted. You remember subject verb agreement. Each of these paintings, there are so many paintings, and every painting made by the famous painter. So is a singular or plural? Of course, each of the painting. Don't look at the paintings. Paintings are there, but each of these paintings means every painting. Obviously, it is singular. The right answer is not all, because so many students got confused with paintings are no. Each of these paintings is the right answer. Why? Because each is a singular noun. So option B is the right answer for question number 68. Many students, you texted me like, sir, is it R is the right or wrong? Now we are getting the answer. Each is a singular form. So it is option B is the right answer, students, not R. We have studied this element in subject, verb, and agreement. Question number 69. This is an area of dense population. You heard of a dense forest? Dense population. This is an area of a dense population. This is an area of a totally dense population, or tangentially or langidly. No, the right answer is extremely dense population. Option A is the right answer. Reading ability in young children dashed by speech disorder. What is the right answer? Is it affected? Is it affected? Or is affected? Or is affected? Students, when you read the question, try to understand the given question is in the form of active voice or passive voice. Reading ability in young children, dash by speech. Dash by is given. It sounds passivized. So the right answer is you just wipe out option A and B. The right answer is reading ability in young children is affected. No, it is affected by speech disorder. So option D is the right answer. It is the given sentence is in passive form. So is affected disorder is the right answer. Question number 71. She has faced almost dash difficulty in arranging the fund for the event. Dash difficulty. Students, difficulty is a noun form. Before noun form, what we will add? What kind of difficulty? We need an adjective. Of course, big is an adjective. Big, sorry, big difficulty, no. Gigantic difficulty, we cannot use. Large difficulty, no. Excuse. The right answer is insurmountable difficulty. What is insurmountable? Which we cannot conquer, or which cannot be conquered or won. Means it is difficult to get through or surpass it. So the insurmountable, option B is the right answer. This all are what vocab based students. Nowadays competitive exams, so vocabs are most commonly, as it has become a trend to use the vocab in different aspects. Question number 72. Our school building is dash dilapidated. Our school building is dash dilapidated. In what extent it is dilapidated? Satisfactorily dilapidated? No, it gives totally negative in meaning. Deeply dilapidated, we can actually deeply for dilapidated. Little dilapidated, little, it is not uncountable one. So the right answer is visibly dilapidated. Is the right answer. Question number 73. Raniket is a place of remarkable dash beauty. What kind of beauty? Right? Students, where is Raniket? Raniket is in Uttarakhand. Right? Raniket is a place of remarkably dash beauty. Is it scenery beauty? No. Scene beauty? No. Cynically beauty? Already remarkable is given. We cannot use the cynically. It is a cynic beauty. It's a kind of a noun. Cynic beauty. So cynic is a right answer. What is cynic? Cynic is nothing but splendid, grand, glorious. Something you say that is called cynic. So cynic beauty is the right answer. Question number 74. The criminal on the run managed to dash capture by the police officer. What is the right answer? Invade. Invade is nothing but attacking. Slip, a runway. If you remove this one, or invade, or if you remove any two, the right answer will be evade. What do you mean by evade? Evade is nothing but escaping, right? The criminal on the run managed to escape capture, nothing but evade capture by the police officer. Right answer is option B, again vocab based. Question number 75. I am dash on the ambitious project of learning one new language every year. I am dash on ambitious. What is a dash on ambitious? Sailing ambitious? No. Adventuring ambitious? No. Conquering ambitious? Not exactly. Embarking. What do you mean by embarking? Going on something. I'm going on the ambitious project of learning a new language every year. So embarking is nothing but going on something or planning for something. So embarking is the right answer. Let's see the next main idioms and phrases. Students, idioms and phrases cannot be taught all, but there are some competitive related idioms and phrases. If you join my online classes, I'll give you all kind of vocabularies like there are so many I cannot disclose now. Join my classes. Well, I'll give you all competitive exam based vocabs, and idioms and phrases are one among them. What are the first idioms and phrases? Walking on shells means option A, careful not to offend or upset others is the right answer. Question number 77. Feather your own nest means option B, to make money for oneself by way of dishonest means. Question number 78. Neither fish nor fowl means what? Option A. Difficult to describe or classify is the right answer. Question number 79. Elephant in the room in the sense. Option C. The obvious problem that is being avoided is the right answer. Question number 80. The ship has sailed means what? Option C. The opportunity has passed. Question number 19. Next main match leads words of match list words. Students, these are the words of overseas. Nothing but foreign words are given. Nowadays it has become trend. Students, even in our school days, such words were there in prose. These all are used. You might have forgotten. These are commonly asked, right? Let's see what are the students. The direction is in the following items. Two lists are given with the keywords mentioned. You are required to match list 1 with list 2 and mark your response on the answer sheet accordingly. Foreign words are given in the list 1 and meanings of list 1 is given in list 2. So loan words are nothing but we have taken loan from foreign overseas words. First one is attache is given. Second one, that is aperitif. Third one, avant grade. Fourth one, LEB. Students, attache in the sense diplomatic support staff. Similarly, when you go with option B, question B, aperitif is nothing but a drink just before a meal. Avant-garde in the sense that is new and experimental. LEB in the sense proven fact of being elsewhere. Where is the set of meaning is given? It is option B, A3, B4, C1 and D2. This is going to be the right answer, students. Well, similarly, one more list, that is list question number 82. Sui generis means what? Nothing else like it. Next one, fact non verba means deeds, not words. Next one, mutius mutandis means remaining same despite changes. And finally, non sequitur means nothing but conclusion not drawn from the stated logic. Where this options you will find, this is option A, you will find all these answers. Option A is the right answer. One more question of the same kind. So option list A, connoisseur is here. Connoisseur nothing but expert in matters of taste. We use no gourmet. Do you remember this word? Gourmet. Nothing but connoisseur. Nothing but expert in matter of taste. Next one, cut day sack. Nothing but a street with a close rent. Next one, dossier means collection of document on someone, or I have written STG. STG means something. Similarly, of least one, question D is debris. What do you mean by debris? Debris is nothing but scattered remains. One bomb blasted, on bomb is blasted. When it blasts, the remaining scattered one is called debris. These all words are used in, you know, prose of our school days. Well, so option D is the right answer, students. Here, you can log this as a right answer. One more question of the same kind. Question number 84, list A. Deja vu. You might have heard a movie name for deja vu. What do you mean by deja vu? Deja vu is nothing but feeling of having experienced the present. Next one, fox pass. What do you mean by fox pass? Tactless remark of actors, nothing but fox pass. What is question C? En route. En route is nothing but during the course of a journey is called enter. Finally, question D, LAB. LAB is nothing but a policy of minimal governmental interference. So where you will find this, option C is going to be right answer for this. One more question of the same kind. At least one loan word A, facade. Nothing but it is principal front of building. Next one, liaison. What is liaison? Diplomatic support staff. Next one, maisonette. Maisonette in the sense that is nothing but rooms with a separate entrance in a building. Next one, barrette is given, nothing but round flattish cap. These options you will find, these answers you will find in option B, Here you will find it as an answer. Well, next main question is adaptation of borrowed words. Again, you have to find out the synonym for this. See here, select the most appropriate meaning from the option provided. Provide is nothing but given. Well, question number 86. The question number 86 is aplomb. What do you mean aplomb? Option B, self-confidence is the right answer. Next one, condign is given. Question number 87, condign means what? Option C, punishment appropriate to wrongdoing is the right answer. Question number 88, incommunicado. Incommunicado means what? Option B, breakdown and isolation. Similarly, gastronomy. Gastronomy is nothing but related to study of digestive system. Where you will find it? Option C is the right answer for gastronomy. Next one, expatriate means what? Option B, a resident outside country of citizenship is the right answer. Next, we do have use of phrasal verbs. So a bit challenging, students. It's again vocab based. Idioms and phrases are always challenging because what we read, they cannot give the same meaning. They have some hidden meaning. One must thoroughly study it. Lacks together words you are supposed to study. Let's see. She was advised by her coach to dash to form if she wanted to do well in the tournament. Right option is get back. Option D is the right answer for question number 91. Question number 92. She said goodbye and dashed along the road. The right answer is option A, tripped out. She said goodbye and tripped out along the road is the right answer. Question number 93. The team reported that they had dashed the contract with the tooth and comb before forwarding its recommendation. Right answer is poured over. Option A, poured over is the right answer for question number 93. Question number 94. The boisterous crowd dashed with its merrymaking even amidst pouring rain. What's the right answer here? Option C, carried on is the right meaning. Question number 95. The goons set upon, option A is the right answer. The goons set upon the unsuspecting victims when the latter walked into the dark alley. Option A is the right answer, students. Well, next we do have next main, that is commonly used words. Again, and yes, one is S2, but this time it is somewhat different. Let's read the directions, students. What are the directions? The directions are in the following items. There are two sentences, S1 and S2, based on commonly used words which are underlined. Read the two sentences carefully and mark the response that denotes the correct use of these words in each of the two sentences, and mark your response on the answer sheet accordingly. See, in S1 a word is underlined, S2 a word is underlined. You have to compare with. What is especially noticeable about the pair is that they always dress impeccably. S2, lunch is served late in the office, especially on days when there is a board or meeting. Students, in the sentence number 1, S1, there is no wrong at all. What is especially noticeable about the, I think it is pair, is that they always dress incapably. This is absolutely right. Next one, lunch is served late in the office, especially. No, it may not be specially, it is supposed to be especially, right? So here is a wrong, I think. So the right answer is yes, one is right and yes, two is wrong is the right one. Cross check other. Yes, one is wrong. No, yes, one is not wrong. Yes, two is right. Yes, two is not right. So it is wrong. Next, both S1 and S2 are wrong. No, because S2 is right there. Both S1 and S2 are right. No, both are not right. Only S1 is right. So the right answer is S1 is right and S2 is wrong is the right one. Similarly, the matter was resolved amicably between the group even through there were so many of them. Let me read it again. The matter was resolved amicably between the groups even though there were so many of them. It sounds right. No. The matter was resolved amicably between the group. No, it's not between the group. No, among the groups, right? Well, next one. Among them, the two never have problems sharing what they have. Students, when two is given, it is not among, it is between. We have to exchange. It is not between, it is among, and it is not among, it is between. I taught you, students, between is used between two people we use between. More than two means we use among, right? Here the whole group is given, but they have used between, it is wrong. Here two persons are given, they are used among, both are wrong. The where is the right answer? Both yes1 and yes2 are wrong. E is the right answer. One more question. We shall have to present ourselves before the dean and explain our behavior. It is simple future. Absolutely right. They will need to get their act together if they wish to win the contest. Oh, yes, I got it. Students, you remember, while I was teaching tenses, I said for I and we use shall. It is right. And for rest of the things we use, for they, we use will. This is also right. Both sound right. The right answer is both yes1 and yes2 are right. Is the right answer, I feel. Next one, I have not seen her since a long time. Since a long time? Students, since we use it for point of time, right? But long time is given, it's not clearly given. I think it is wrong. Next one, it has been a while since I saw her. This sounds right, right? So right answer is yes one is wrong and yes two is right. Where you will find it? Option B. Yeah, sorry, I said S1 is wrong, I said, because since is a point of time, a long time we can say since 2020, since Monday, since April, right? Since 12 noon, since 5 a.m., since 6 p.m. This is wrong here. So S1 is wrong, S2 is right. Where you'll find? So S1 is wrong, S2 is right. Option B is the right answer. Question number 100, the teacher inquired whether there was any problem with the question paper. Any problem with the question paper is the right usage. He asked her whether she had some pets, not some pets, it is any pets, right? So this is wrong. So right option is yes one is right and yes two is wrong. It is supposed to be any pets at home, because he asked her whether she had any pets at home, not some pets. So option A is the right answer. These are students again vocab based only. Next we have prepositions and determinants. This is what my cup of tea, because we enjoy advanced and pro English. Well, so questions are given, right? For each question there is a blank. You do have four options. Select the right preposition or a determiner, right? The given options may be prepositions or determinants. You have to choose the right preposition or determiner to fill the blank which is asked in the question. Question number 101. I do not like working dash night. Students, you remember I said when night is given, I said at, because in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but for night, at. So the right answer is option B, at is 100% right answer. Next one, I'll see you dash the morning. So dash the morning is duration. No? I told you, just now, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but for night at. So in the morning is given. So in is the right answer, because the duration of time in the morning is the right answer, option D. Next one, there is a mark dash the wall. There is a mark dash the wall. Students, wall in the sense we are talking about a place proportion. There is a mark on the wall, by the wall, into the wall, from the wall. See, from we cannot use, we use it for place, right? Into is what? When there is some movement. By the wall we can write, there is a mark by the wall, by in the sense close to. The best answer is on the wall is the right answer, because on the wall there is a mark on the wall. Yes, it sounds good. Not good is the best. So on is the right answer. Question number 104. Shalini usually goes to work by bus. Yes, of course it is by bus we use it. By car, by bus. Not on, not at, not with. At and C are absolutely wrong. You can delete it. Between on and by. I usually goes to work on bus. By bus you can use, because bus is not my own property. If you want to use on, you can, when you are taking your own car, on car you can take, right? Right notice bus is given, so by is the right answer. On is also possible if you have your own vehicle, right? So bus is not our own vehicle. It is public property, or you can say government runs it, or private agencies. So by is the right answer. Students, hope you understand the difference between when to use on and by. Well, question number 105. She has always been very polite dash me. very polite to me. It is quite commonly used. Good at, polite with me, sing to you. You remember that. This is all I taught you in online classes. She has always been very polite to me, not with me. Right? Some students expected with. Students, four options are given. With is not at all given. Not with me. No, it is polite. Polite to me is the right answer. Question number 106. I am fed up with. Yeah, these are all, you know, close combinations, right? Fed up with you. With is the right answer. Option D. Yes. We had a discussion, dash the project. We had discussion beneath the project. Not exactly, because beneath is used as a place proposition. But we had discussion. The project is given here. We had discussion with the project. Yeah, come on, how can we talk with the project? It's not possible. We had a discussion in the project. No, the right option is option C. About is the right answer. And we can use about, over, or you can use on. These all are right answers, but about is given, you can finalize it. Question number 108. She is incapable of winning the race. I mean, she is not able to win the race. Incapable of is the right answer. 109. His first novel has been translated many languages. He has written first novel and translated many languages. Translated into. So into is the right answer. I said when there is a moment we can use. It's not like a physical moment. It is. He has written a book and the book has been written in many languages. Nothing but translated along many languages we cannot use. On many languages absolutely wrong. With on and with are absolutely wrong. We can delete it. If you go with along is also wrong. His first novel has been translated into many languages, multi languages. Well, one woe question number. We met a very nice family dash our holiday. While our holidays, no. Into our holidays, deleted. By our holidays, deleted. If you think between, during, and while, during is right answer, students. While is already which is going. Sorry, we met a very nice family during our holidays. I mean, when we were on holidays in that period, during that period, right? We met a very nice family. During is the most probable one. Next, last 10 questions, students. No, no, we do have 20 more, I think. Spotting errors, very funny one, because students, spotting errors, the questions may include based on tenses, active voice and passive voice, tag questions they give sometimes, prepositions, conjunctions, articles, almost degrees of comparison, right? Well, let's see the first question. During recession, many companies were completed. Many companies were compelled to decrease their workforce. Or it is passive voice. When recession was going on, no, that period, many companies were compelled to decrease their workforce. What is wrong in it? Students, we are specifically talking about recession, right? So the right answer, during the recession, article the is missing here. Between during and recession, one must use article the, because specifically you are talking about. So option A is the wrong one. This is your answer, students. Where is the error? Option A is the error. B, C, and D, B, C are absolutely right. So here is error. This is your answer, option A. The politicians parted ways due towards ideological differences. Students, look at here. Due towards or due to? Due to, right? So 2 is missing here. This part is going to be the error in it. Option C is the error, and that is your answer. Right? Next one. The murder was too admirable to described. To described. Students, 2 is what? We call it what? 2 plus V1. Infinite. Infinity. After 2, we are so if the given question is active voice, we are supposed to describe. If it is passive voice, to be described. Neither is to describe is given nor to be described. 100% here is the mistake. Option C is the error, and this is your answer. Question number 114. Each new word in this book have a different meaning, students. Each new word, we are talking about each new word in this book. Has is supposed to be, no? Has a different meaning, right? Each new word, again it is singular, each new word means every new word has a different meaning. Here it is an error, so option C is the right answer. The news regarding the earthquake survivor are very disturbing. I see such a silly mistake is given. If you are expert in English, you can trace out very easily. The news reading the earthquake survivors are. The news. News is what? Singular, right? The news reading. When you read the news, the earthquake survivors is very disturbing. So it is supposed to be is, not are. Related to tense is given, students, right? Well, these equipments must have cost or cost of fortune, and no errors given. Once again, these equipments must have cost of fortune. Students, we never use the term equipments. If it is singular, we use a equipment. We use articles to represent whether the given this word equipment is singular or plural. If it is singular, we use a equipment. If it is plural, again we use equipment only, but with the equipments. The equipment, not equipment. So here is the error. It is these equipment, not equipments. This the term yes is, this term is wrong here. It is supposed to be equipment. So here is the error. Next one, Pratik doesn't look well today, doesn't he? When you read it, you easily catch it. You just shoot it. The given question is based on tag questions. What are the rules of tag questions? If the given question is negative, answer is supposed to be positive. If the given question is positive, answer is supposed to be negative. Look at the question. Pratik doesn't look well today. Doesn't is negative. What is the answer? Positive. Does he is supposed to be. So here is the error. It is supposed to be does he, not doesn't he. Here is the error. Next one. It was one of most eloquent speech delivered by, it is Swami Vivekananda. So when you look at the sentence, it sounds like superlative degree. It was one of the, see, whenever we use one of the, none of the next words will be superlative. One of the is missing now here. It was one of the most eloquent. Superlative, the is missing here. So this part is error in it. Question number 119, last two more questions, students. He suffered from fever when he was interviewed. When he was interviewed is passive voice, right? He suffered from fever is active voice. Something wrong. He suffered from fever when he was interviewed for the job. This part let us not change. Either it should be he is suffered or he was suffered. But here it is when he was into past voice is given. Let's make it he was suffering. Here is the mistake. He was suffering from fever when he was interviewed. This part is not he suffered. He was suffering from fever. So option A is the error and that's your right answer. One more question. She forced herself to eat. She forced herself to eat. I mean, she was not willing to eat. Might be she was not interested in eating, or she may not be hungry, but she forced herself to eat. She might have looked around what the surrounding people may think of her. So in that intention, she forced herself to eat. There is no error in it. It is absolutely right answer. Students, this is what April 21st CDS 1 question paper, 100-mark question paper, totally 120 questions. Hope you got the answer, students. Just cross check it. If you like my video, kindly subscribe it. I have made a number of videos based on grammar, UPSC, KPSC, SSC exams, NDA, NA, IAS, IFOS, KS means. There are so many. If you like it, kindly like it and share it and subscribe it, forward it to everyone. Students, this is online English classes. The name of the institute is King English Online. This is my number 8951000403. If you like my online classes, the analysis of these question papers, kindly call me and book your online classes. We do have two batches, morning as well as evening. Morning batch is already full now. Evening batch around 7 to 7:30 the class timing will be. If you are interested for any exams, exclusively English, you can call this number 89518803. This is your English trainer, BSSAVARAJ Jasvi. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Shortly I'll meet with one more state level question paper with analysis. That's all. God bless you all. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye.